Dark psychology has always been considered a complicated kind of knowledge. But the truth is, it's not that complicated. In fact, you might be using it daily without even realizing it. Learning these tricks of dark psychology or manipulation isn't only important so you can use them on others. It's equally important so you can recognize them when others use them on you. In this video, there may be some unethical tricks as well, so use them responsibly. First trick: social proof. Let's understand with a real-life example. Back in 2016, I went to a store to buy a smartphone. I had already made up my mind at home about exactly which model I wanted, but in the store, that phone wasn't available. Now, salespeople often have built-in knowledge of dark psychology. The salesman showed me another phone and said, "This is the best phone right now, and the one you want is a bit outdated. For just a little more money, you can get this phone instead." Then he pulled the same phone out of his own pocket and said, "I'm using this one myself." Now think, a big store employee who has access to so many phones is using this one. It must be value for money, right? So I bought it. Later I realized the phone wasn't even that good, but the manipulation succeeded. This is because when many people seem to like something, we start liking it too, whether it's a new style of jeans, a jacket, or a song. Big marketing agencies also use this trick to create a fake social proof bubble, like positive reviews for a movie that isn't actually that great. In the book Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion, Robert Cialdini explains that in situations where we feel confused, we tend to look at what others, especially celebrities, friends, or people on social media, are doing to decide what's right. For example, if you pay your friends to praise you in front of your crush might form a positive impression of you. And trick: love bombing. This is mostly used in relationships. It's a psychological manipulation tactic where an individual showers someone with flattery, gifts, surprises, affection, and attention to influence their thinking. It doesn't only work in romantic relationships, it can also happen in friendships, families, colleagues, classmates, and even on social media. A love bomber shows excessive affection and creates a very intense bond. Once they feel the target is under control, they start withdrawing their attention and love. This negatively affects the target, and in the stress of trying to save the bond, they may agree to many unethical things, falling victim to manipulation. Third trick: reason persuasion. This is a simple but highly effective dark psychology trick. To get what they want, manipulators use reasons and logical arguments to convince the target. Imagine two homeless people come to you. One simply asks for money. The other says, "I haven't eaten since yesterday. I need money for food." You're more likely to give money to the second person because they gave you a reason. A mastermind who wants to rob a bank might find a poor, unemployed, or desperate person and explain how this robbery could solve all their financial problems, with no chance of getting caught. The reason is so convincing that the person is easily manipulated, and a new criminal is born. Many crimes happen because of this persuasion tactic. Trick: self-abasement. To make someone agree with you, you don't always need a strong argument. You don't have to force or insult them. Self-abasement proves this. The manipulator humbles themselves, even insults themselves, to gain trust, seek forgiveness, or strengthen a relationship. It's somewhat related to reverse psychology. For example, if your partner is angry and you've lost all power to convince them, self-abasement might work. "Wow, I'm such a terrible person. I don't even know how to handle relationships. No one could be dumber than me." Just 4 to 6 such lines can be enough to manipulate someone. In relationships, women sometimes use this trick to get a lot of compliments by criticizing themselves a little. Trick: go slightly wrong. This is a captivating manipulation strategy that often goes unnoticed and always works. Top manipulators use it regularly. Here's how it works. You deliberately give a small piece of wrong information with full confidence. In return, the other person corrects you, revealing the right information plus some additional details. For example, neighborhood gossip ladies might use this tactic. If they want to know a neighbor's kid's exam result, they might say, "I heard Angeli topped the class this time." The other person will quickly correct them and reveal whether she topped, how many marks she got, if it was more or less than before. Everything. Professional manipulators use this brilliantly to reveal hidden truths and secrets. If you want to use this trick, say something slightly incorrect, but not in a way that's too obvious. Just make sure the other person hasn't already watched a video explaining this tactic. Otherwise, your trick could backfire. Once you make a wrong statement, people feel a strong urge to correct you, often giving you extra information you didn't even ask for. These were some dark psychology tricks you can use. But more importantly, knowing them helps you avoid becoming a victim. For other tactics like gaslighting, mind games, and emotional manipulation, watch part 1 of this series. Like this video, comment if you want another detailed part, and we'll meet again in the next video. Subscribe to the psychology classes for more interesting and informative videos.